Samson Dauda, Derek Lunsford, and Hattie Shupin. 3 bodybuilders, all qualified for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. They're all qualified because they placed in the top 3, and that's one way you can automatically be qualified for the Olympia. Now, Derek Lunsford, he's the Mr. Olympia champion. Olympia champions qualified for life. Same thing with Hattie Shupin. He's a former Olympia champion. He's qualified for life. Samson Dauda, he did place 3rd, but he went on to win the Romania Muscle Fest Pro and the Prague Pro. So in the top 3 qualified for the next year situation, nobody actually used that. They all qualified in other means. But this is 3 gentlemen, and this is how we're going to do this. We're going to list off all of the guys that qualified one by one, and we're going to put their little picture side by side, so it'll be interesting to see your top. What do we have? 9 guys, I believe. Now, let's get this out of the way. Big Ramrod and Brandon Curry, if you're paying attention, I said if you're a former Olympia champion, qualified for life. So if these guys want to compete, they can. If you ask me, if I was a betting man, I don't think Ramy's going to compete. And I don't know if Brandon's going to compete. I don't know his game plan as of now. I don't want to say something that he's, if he's planning on competing, then he's competing. But I don't know. I don't know. But here is Rafael Brandao, and he is, in fact, qualified for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. He won the Arnold Classic South America. So we're going to put his picture down there, and then after I list these guys all off, I'll tell you ballpark around where I think they can all, place at this prestigious event. Here is Martin Fitzwater. Martin. He won your Detroit Pro with a brand new look. This guy, man, oh man, he is definitely one to watch. Let's go scooch him down there by Big Ramrod. Now, Nick Walker, what a beast. He qualified by winning the New York Pro. And in doing so, guys, he also defeated the gentleman that we just seen in Martin Fitzwater. So you're going to want to keep an eye peeled for Nick Walker this year at the Mr. Olympia event. Now, scooch in, guys. Scooch in. Let Nick in there. Martin, scooch in, gentlemen, and you watch yourself, Rafael Brandao, because we have Tonio Burton qualifying most recently for the Olympia. He won the Cali Pro. What a matchup. Wish I had seen it. Wish they had a live stream. But anyway. He is qualified. That is the important part. So we will get to see a rematch between him and Rafael. Rematch from the Arnold Classic South America. They were 1 and 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. We have 9, count them, 9 gentlemen. What a star-studded lineup. Now, where are these guys going to place? This is not a prediction video. It's not a prediction list, things of that nature. But it's a fun video that we can all sit back and enjoy. And I believe that Derek Lunsford, we're going to start with him. I think he could place from anywhere from 1st to 3rd. I think him getting 4th is out of the question. I think there's a couple of other gentlemen that could possibly beat him. And I guess after I go through all the guys, you guys could probably figure it out for yourself. But Derek Lunsford could win, and it is possible. It is not very possible. I'll just say possible that he could place 3rd. Now, Hattie Shupin. He is a 1st to 3rd guy, too. I think there is maybe one other gentleman that people could argue that could put him 4th, but I just don't think so. I just don't think it's possible. I think he has just as good as a chance to win this one as your Derek Lunsford. So 1st to 3rd, I think that is a ballpark for Hattie Shupin's placings. And then we have Samson Dauda, and I believe that he will not crack the top 2. And I guess it's at the end you can do the math with this one. I think he could place anywhere from 4th to 5th. So there's maybe one gentleman in here that could be a little bit of a variable. depending on the condition that he brings. But we'll get to everybody eventually. Now, we get into the gentlemen that it could change if some gentlemen that have yet to qualify do qualify, like Brandon Curry, for instance. In this group, he could get from anywhere from 5th to 7th. I can't see him getting into the top 4. Yet I don't see him slipping past 7th. And I put the exact same placing on Ramrod. Might confuse the situation. We got new up-and-comers. We have guys that the judges are starting to sweep under the rug. How far can they place them? Who knows? Who knows? Almost sad to see. Rafael Brandao. This guy, I believe, could place as high as 6th in this grouping. But if you take a look at the caliber of these athletes, Rafael could very well place dead last in this grouping. And that's not being mean. These are all top flight competitors. Now, Martin Fitzwater, I think he brings a type of condition. You'll notice I place him anywhere from 5th to 7th. And that just means there's 2 gentlemen on this list that, in my estimation, he will probably defeat. Probably most certainly defeat. But there is a couple gentlemen that he could also defeat, that he could also lose to. So it's going to be very interesting, just like every year. Tonio Burton, this guy here, he could place anywhere from 6th to 9th. And now that's just my estimation. I think he'll be in around the same ballpark as your Rafael Brandao, considering they were so very, very close at that Arnold South America. Now we go to the other bookend there, Nick Walker, even though he did qualify before Tonio. But having said that, Nick from 1st to 4th. Now that is interesting. I think he could win this event if he brings the right package. Now if he does bring that right package, he's just going to be too much for everybody. But if he brings a slightly less package without being disrespectful to the guy, his midsection's out of whack, things of that nature, he's still going to be a dominant. But I think that aesthetics of Samson out of the overall shape will be enough, I think, to actually defeat him. So he and Samson, I don't think he has the type of machinery to gun down the top 2. But his aesthetics can get him in there. If Nick's aesthetics get him into that top situation, he does have the machinery that can take the top guys down. But that's a foolish way of looking at things. You never know, guys. Just a fun video to speculate on what's going to happen at the Olympia. We get excited about this. Now we're going to take a look at 4 gentlemen here. Now I like to call these guys very strong possibilities, baby please. Most certainly, I think, Andrew Jacked and Bonac. William Bonac's looking awesome. And great big Michael Krizo. Let my people pose. Hunter Labrada also. This is a gruesome foursome here. And oh, somebody sent me a voicemail thing on Instagram singing for Krizo. So I really appreciate that. Sounded awesome. Krizo. Did you guys hear that? That wasn't me. That was one of you fellers. Those were harmonious tones. The little Krizo at the end. I can't even hit it like that. That's incredible. Now, aside from these 4 fantastic 4 gentlemen that I honestly think could affect my placings that I had earlier. Aside from them, here's 4 more. We have Nathan Diasha, Hassan Mustafa, we have Behruz Tabani, and Big Neckzilla. Now in all 4 cases, I think there's 2 of them there that I've given up on, which is Nathan Diasha and Behruz Tabani, not to qualify. I think they can both qualify with ease. In fact, I think Nathan Diasha is going to look better than ever this year. But I have given up all hope that they will make it to the Olympia. I've been hoping for years for Nathan. 2019, I thought he was going to make a statement. Since then, he hasn't made it. It's just, I give up. Now, Hassan, sure, he could qualify. He's not going to really do anything at the Olympia, though, with all due respect. And Neckzilla, he's a variable. Who knows if he's even going to qualify? So yes, there's a lot of gentlemen to consider. And hey, Akeem Williams and Andrea Presti, they always rear their pretty faces at the Olympia. They seem to always somehow qualify for this great big event. But they haven't yet. And neither has the entire bottom row. All of these gentlemen have, however, top 9. Theo Laguerriere. This guy qualified first. He won the Japan Pro. Almost completely forgot about Theo Laguerriere. And this gentleman could win this show. He could. Come on, guys, give me a break. I forgot about him. We give him a little credit here because we forgot about him, all right? Theo could easily... Well, I wrote him a song anyway. Theo Laguerriere, est-ce que je peux, comment ça va? Theo Laguerriere, comment ça va-tu? Avec du le jour. Not bad, eh? Theo Laguerriere. So yes, he makes the 10th. He rounds it off. I'm sure most of you guys that didn't cheat probably forgot about that Theo qualified even before Samson Dauda. So he rounds off, like I said, the top 10. Will he get in that pack? I got him 10th. I got him a solid 10th in this lineup, with all due respect. These are all-stars, guys and gals. But that's just a fun video. That's just my take on the gentlemen that have qualified. And like I said, there's a lot of gentlemen yet to have qualified. A couple of guys I never did mention. But, I mean, you can dig down rabbit holes. And you could very well say another dozen guys could qualify for this year's Olympia. Hit thumbs up on the video. Let me know your, say, top 10. We'll say top 10 in the comment section below. If you want to put 16 gentlemen, go ahead. Have a great one, guys.